Today we are here with CORTIS, JoyRide, and CORTIS Lullaby. Okay, this is actually one of those cases where I'm glad I took a little while to react to the rest of the songs on the album because MVs officially came out for them. Okay, so we got JoyRide and Lullaby. I have not heard these songs yet, but the fact that they have MVs for all the songs on the album, you know what? Hey, listen. I'm not gonna lie, CORTIS to me has had one of the most interesting, but also really just good debuts in a sense of like, even though the songs haven't been totally for me, except for Fashion. Fashion is a banger, but they've put out conceptual films. They have put out MVs for all these songs. They put in the work for this debut. It wasn't like a case of, okay, let's do like a singular release, one MV, and then that's it. Be it, they are behind Hybe and big hits, so they have the funds for that, right? Compared to maybe some other groups in their debut. But they're making use of that bread. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, they're making use of that bread because they are working. So, the first song we got here, this came out 8 days ago, and then this came out yesterday. Let's start off with JoyRide. So we started off with a meteor. And we're going in reverse of them. Okay. So this is coming back up. This is actually a really good start though. Cause like it's immediate like what is even going on? You literally have a meteor about to impact and time is going backwards.
We're tryna flip it much Fridays. Pancakes, bloodshot eyes tonight. 도망가 여길 벗어나. Cause
Oh, this is different. Why'd they lock in like that? They all just locked in, started mewing immediately. But I hope y'all know, like, they went from to then just going like that because it's in reverse. Right. Stating the obvious, you know me. Easily. What? Whoa, actually, should I be paying attention to these? But before that, easily a song you play while driving at night. Easily. Like, this is like the most, if you were to ask me, yo, which song is like the best song to play, these types of songs. Like, honestly, I always say this, that might be dangerous on a night drive, though. You might be just you start closing your eyes because I don't know, it just puts you in like this whole intergalactical type state, and then you just crash into a family of 8. Like, it's just like, you know, it's just so calming. But what are these? I'm gonna be honest, I'm not reading all this, okay? But I've looked through to see like the other instructions. I'm not gonna lie, they're just yapping. Lubricant, function, and maintenance. Yeah, I'm not reading all that, bro. I promise you. I promise you, I'm not reading all that. Go back.
생인 나의 패스텐스 학교직 뭐까지 뒤로 came back 인생이 폭풍이면 난내 drip 아래 drop rain dance 종일 꼈었지 폭주는 내 personality MJ ever since 23 rap snakes 담을 넘었지.
One thing I'm gonna say about MJ and 23 is like anytime anything has to do with the number 23, like people always gotta say it's MJ. I feel like this line right here makes the least sense to put MJ. Because if you put just like MJ ever since 23, right? Saying 23 with the little thing, I'm assuming they're meaning 2023. Now, I know 23 is for MJ, but it's like the way that it looks is more like, oh, like MJ ever since 23, like MJ ever since 2023 did all that he accomplished, when in reality it was 1996. Now I know what he means. He's just using the 23. I just feel like this is like This might sound bad. Probably the worst use of an of a Michael Jordan Michael Jordan bar using 23 might be the worst I've ever seen.
MJ
Ever since 23. Floyd Boom. Joyride. We're on a joyride. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're on a joyride.
Driving so fast, gotta chill again. We're on a joyride.
This song was good. Is this the same place as where they did Fashion? This song, that's cool. I like how they, ooh, that's actually kind of cool. Them standing there and then transitioning it into the instruction thing. This might be my second favorite song out of the 4 songs I've heard. Obviously, we still got one more left, but nice and vibey. The "We're on a joyride." Every time like that specific line comes in, it low-key hits. I like it. I really, really do like it. The fact that they have, you know, What You Want, and then this song, and then songs like Fashion and Go, they're kind of just bouncing all over the place when it comes to variety with this album so far. And I like it. It shows their versatility right out the gate. I really, really do like it. I like this song. Do I love it? No. I feel like this is definitely going to be a song that grows on me, though, for sure. Especially when you play it in the right environment. Like when I come back from work, you know what I'm saying, at 11 p.m., just driving to this song. This song might hit. It might hit. So for right now, I think it's a nice song. It showcases their softer vocals a little bit more. And I do like that a lot. But my opinion on it is kind of the same one I had with What You Want when I first heard it. Like when you see my reaction to it. Where I thought it's good. But it's not something I love. It's not something I love. And right now for CORTIS, it's been weird because I tend to like so much music. But with CORTIS specifically, I'm finding it hard to love these songs off first reaction, you know? Like What You Want to, like Go, I already said it, it's not for me. And honestly, it has gone down for me. Like I haven't heard it in a while, but then I heard the chorus for it yesterday. I was like, I don't really like this song. Fashion to me is still a banger. What You Want, it's still all right for me. And then this song to me, it's a little bit better than Go and What You Want for me. That's why I'm saying I'm putting it second. But do I love it? No. But again, I feel like this one specifically, like I have full confidence this one will grow on me. But I do think this was like a very important song to have in this album. Because again, it showcases their versatility. In my mind, right, I kind of just, okay, CORTIS can do these 3 song sounds right here. What are these other 2 songs going to bring that kind of expands my expectations when it comes to CORTIS, right? And this song expanded that even further, telling me that they can do songs like this also. That was really cool. The MV, one thing I got to give CORTIS is, again, their creativity was when it comes to their MVs. This kind of going in reverse basically most of the time. In some cases it's not in reverse, but for most of the time it is in reverse. I wish I understood more what was going on, because looking at like the instructions, I was mostly confused for the most part when it comes to the instructions. But really, really cool MV. This part though is kind of funny, where they kind of just lock in right there too. There's like 1 or 2 shots where they just kind of like lock in after everything's going in reverse. It's a really cool effect. I know other groups and other artists have done in reverse type MVs, or I guess reverse type MVs, but it's always nice to see. But some of like the shots and stuff, like this shot right here, is just beautiful. It's beautiful cinematography, and honestly, I would want to watch someone like that one person who analyzes like K-pop MVs, like videography and cinematography or whatever. I would want to actually watch that when it comes to CORTIS, because I want to see what goes into this. But really good. Last song, Lullaby. Just from the title, it seems like it's going to be a slower song, but we'll see. Calories. Coca-Cola. Bro, they're like a ragtag team of teenagers, bro. Look at them. Hey, yo, y'all, let's go hit the supermarket. Let's go buy some stuff for our dorm. Like, this makes me want to like dorm in college. Just buy stuff together, you know, with your roommate or your friends. I got work. Real. I do not like that auto-tune on that part. What a bro hit. I don't like that. Why is it still happening? I don't want to come off like I'm hating, but honestly, bro, if that's a lullaby you singing to me, I'm never sleeping ever. Bro, I'm never sleeping again. I'm not gonna, I very much dislike that. The fact that it's auto-tuned so heavily. Wait. Not enough sleep. Why do you dream on? The way that comes off is like not enough sleep. So why'd you keep dreaming on? You know, like, oh, why do you keep dreaming when you're not even getting enough sleep? Like dream as in like not dreaming, but more like having dreams for your future or dreams for whatever. When people say dream on, I might be over analyzing it. This view. It's a lullaby. It's a lullaby. I got work. You got work. But in this moment, quiet first. I got work. In this moment, quiet first, while you're screaming in my ear. That's kind of funny. Golly. I'm not gonna lie, they make some backwash like it's some potion. I'm not gonna lie. Boy, did he drink it? He did not drink that. I'm gonna be honest, that gotta be the worst one. I understand the vibe they were going for, but some of it, like, again, I can understand the vibe they're going for, but the execution on some aspects of the song, I'm not sure. I'm not, one being the biggest, like, I'm not saying it can't be done right with auto-tune. I just feel like that one is so tuned up to the point where it hurts my ears. I think the one good thing about the song is kind of the atmosphere of the song and the chillness, the chillness to it, you know? Especially with the lyrics. There was this one part where where's it at? Right here. This I heat up my teen years with my friends that I have left. They're on my side. Like, when I saw that, I was like, ooh, wait, that give me chills. But overall, I just feel like the execution on the song isn't great. Now, I could see people liking the song, and honestly, I've heard songs very similar to this type of song, and it was done well, but I don't know. I just don't think it's enough, if that makes sense. if it's enough. I think one thing about CORTIS too is that even though I haven't been like totally loving their music, which this is kind of a weird place I'm in, where I'm not totally loving a group's music. Again, I'm not here, like, if you've been following me, you know I love a lot of music. Like, even some songs that are like universally like hated on, I'm like, yo, I kind of like it. But one thing about CORTIS I will give is, lyric wise, sometimes you might look and it'll feel like kind of random, like, oh, sitting in the corner of my room, tossed out crayon. Like, what does that have to do with anything? But I think there's a certain vibe to it, you know, with a lyric like that, sitting in the corner of my room, tossed out crayon. I can't really describe the vibe to you, but they give me a specific vibe with their lyrics, where some of their lyrics might sound like weird, not weird, but like just odd. But in reality, it fits the teenage vibe. But I can't really put it into better words, or I can't describe it in a way that I want to. There's just a specific vibe that they give off with their lyrics, where even if I'm not totally loving the song, their lyrics are what's kind of keeping me here. But the thing is when I'm listening to the song without lyrics in front of my face, just in my ears, I don't understand Korean. So while I can try and remember some of the lyrics of the song, a lot of it is going to become lost on me because it's in Korean, right? Obviously some words are in English, but a lot of it's in Korean. So it's kind of just going to fall for me. But yeah, this is definitely my least favorite. I just think in execution, what they were going for isn't done well. But I don't know. I feel like a lot of people really, really like CORTIS's music so far with these 5 songs. And I just feel like it's a me thing. I'm just not totally understanding it. Maybe it's because these 5 songs are very different from usual K-pop, that like it feels refreshing to some other people, you know? But to me, I think that in execution, some of their songs just aren't doing enough for me to be like, okay, yeah, I like these songs, or I really love these songs. So I feel like for me, fashion to me is definitely like, okay, a banger. And then the previous song that I just reacted to is really, really good, or not really, really good. It's good. And then What You Want, It's Alright, Go is and then Lullaby is not that great in my opinion. But I don't know. I don't know. It's just so weird. But again, this isn't a case of me hating on CORTIS, me trying to ruin CORTIS's success, because for some reason this is just a mindset some people have, that whenever someone criticizes their favorite group, they're like, oh, you're trying to sabotage their success. No, shut up. Okay, I don't do toxic positivity. Sorry, I don't do toxic positivity. If I got to critique, I will critique. But if y'all are loving the music, my goal for this video isn't to bring the music down for you or anything. It's just, you know, my opinion. So hopefully, you know, most of y'all I don't want to put it harshly, have a brain to understand that. I'm not bringing down Cortis or anything. It's just the music hasn't been for me so far, but I'm interested to see what they're going to be doing in the future and if they're able to hook me with their music. But yeah, hopefully y'all enjoyed, because I kind of did. I 50-50 did.